I did do a video on the ladies' trip to Greece. I actually did 2 videos. I did one on the entire cast and one on Kenya Moore. So in the description below, for those of you who missed those videos, link number 2 and link number 3, okay, are the ones that's going to take you to the Greece videos if you missed it. And then the very first link is going to take you to see basically the trailer if you missed it, the mid-season trailer if you missed it. Let's get into it. What's up, my Fina Lefts? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from VNenthia News.
You guys remember when the show was getting ready to start, Kenya's saying that I spit on her. She said it, I spit on her, and she said it on Wendy Williams' show that I spit on her, and she said it several other places. Now, I just want y'all to keep record of what's going on. Do I ever spit on Kenya? No. Why she went and told those lies is, again, to be malicious, okay?
She spit in your face? She tried to act like she was going to spit on me, and you will see that on the show. When someone tries to spit on you, I think they're not ever going to be friends with you, so yeah.
You said on Watch What Happens, which was that Nene spit on you. Can you tell us about that?
She attempted to, but listen. That was disturbing to me, to have to be across from someone who felt as though their words were not enough, or that they despise you that much to, you know, just go to a level.
When she said my last name might be Leaks, but I ain't leaking, child, she's been leaking with the lies these few days. Okay, so I had to put that in the title of the video. Just some fun shade. Once again, Nene has lied. How many lies this past week? Lied about a recording. Lied that her camp didn't release that card to the blogs. Now this. The best analogy. That's why I love Kenya. Now who's lying, Nene? Girl, bye. So intimidated by Kenya, can't stand her. Kenya ruffles Nene feathers. I wonder why. Hashtag Team Twirl. Nene stay lying. Child, the video is there for everybody to see. Nene, you're wrong, baby. Just stop. Okay, so before we even get into all of that, for those of you who did not watch the trailer, the mid-season trailer, put me on pause, go ahead and click the link in the description below, watch it, and come back. Let's talk about it. All right, welcome back. There's a lot of cute side little stories going on, but all I care about is the spit situation and how disgusting. Okay, that's my focus. So I'm sorry if I don't spend too much time on the other girls and a little side conversation, but this is my focus, okay? So I want to read everything, and then I'm going to get into my commentary. This is what Nene tweeted. She need to be spit on with all the horrible things she has said and done. From constantly starting itch with me all season, lying on me, saying I'm on drugs and bipolar, plus that recent tweet she posted. So enjoy the moment. I did the act but didn't spit. Wish I had though, no regrets. When news first broke about this, Nene Leakes did an interview and she said not only was this false, she said she did not attempt, she did not do anything close to even showing the gesture of spitting. I don't know if she thought this was season 1 where Bravo was up under her, you know what, and they were going to edit, that part out. I don't know if she talked to one of the producers who, confirmed to her that it was okay to go on her YouTube channel and say what she said, because I don't know why she would do such a thing and then say, I didn't. The fact that she said she didn't even make the gesture to spit or anything. Spitting directly on someone is nasty in itself. But even if you made the gesture to spit on someone, the fact that you feel that another human being deserves your spit on them. Now, don't get me wrong. No one is sitting here saying Kenya Moore is perfect. Absolutely not. But when a woman can be so intelligent and she can come at you with her words while sitting pretty and you are up there running wild looking crazy, that's some powerful stuff. No one should be able to get you out of character like that. Absolutely not. So, wow. But I'm not going to do all of this because we've already, proven what we had to prove, that Nene is a liar, and that's it. So I'm just going to give a little bit more of my commentary about this whole spitting situation and then move on to other things. If you noticed, Nene was screaming at Kenya, okay? And Kenya was sitting down. And when Kenya responded to her, Kenya added the word big in her response. And that's when she overreacted. She became extra. My thing is, for a woman who's constantly calling women fat, especially women who had a reason to gain weight, called, Portia fat, Kenya, Buffalo and all of that, for a woman who's constantly projecting, and talking about these beautiful women and all of those things. Just last Sunday, you were talking about Kenya body. For a woman who's constantly doing that, I was like, why are you even reacting that someone is giving you a taste of your medicine? Because you are constantly coming for these women looks and their bodies and their edges and all of that, when it's like Kenya said, this, not me, does she have a mirror? It's like, wow. So it's just interesting to me, but that's it right there. People who are insecure, when they come for you, they are basically projecting. So when Kenya responded that way, yeah, it hit her different, but it's okay, however, for her to keep doing it and for it to be acceptable. Interesting. This was about to be one of the shortest videos I have ever uploaded, because this is me right here walking back and forth like Mariah from Married to Medicine, talking about, do I need to bring the receipts? Okay. Because Nene been lying a lot and she's getting caught in her lies left and right. Since we're on the topic of lying, before I get deeper into this whole spitting situation or attempting to spit situation, Nene, hopped on YouTube again, earlier last night. And then she talked about, Giovanna doing interviews and basically throwing her on the bus and saying she's the snake, okay? Like I said in my video, that Nene is the snake, was the snake, whatever you want to say. And when she got caught up in her lies, she threw Giovanna on the bus. So in her video, she claimed that she called Giovanna, she talked to her, and people want to see her just throw Giovanna away so quickly, but she's not going to do that. She went as far as saying how, Giovanna is not a TV girl, she's not used to doing interviews and things like that. So when the ladies on the sister circle, were questioning her, she just said whatever she wanted to say because, she's not used to questions like that and things like that. But they talked on the phone and they're fine. Then, to cover up her lies, she starts changing things up. She's now saying that she used the wrong language. She misspoke. Okay. She said, maybe I used the wrong language and I misspoke, but Nene don't lie. We don't lie over here. If you watch the video that she did before the one last night, she went from I don't talk to bloggers to, I talk to bloggers, but it's not like they're my best friends and I can call them on the phone and have conversations, to I do have relationships with bloggers, and she's all over the place, okay? So Nene is now saying that she might have used the wrong language, but she didn't lie. Okay, girl, whatever you say. Wrong language as in the difference between an audio and an actual recording. Then she responded to this tweet right here that Kenya Moore posted. She's saying, what are we in high school? Kenya Moore got issues for talking about surgeries and things like that. But Nene, didn't you talk about her body parts? She's simply responding. I don't understand. And she never once in that video said anything about, what? I get it. I talked about Kenya body part, and she was simply just clapping back. Like, if you are going to go there, then go all the way there and keep it real. Don't just act like your hands are clean and Kenya just came out of nowhere and posted this tweet. That's not what happened. But social media is dragging Nene. I'm going to read some of those comments now, and then I'm also going to get more into, what I have to say about this whole situation. Nene tweeting that Kenya needs to be spit on based on the things that she has done in the past. So that simply means it's okay for her to be spit on as well based on the things she has done in the past. But Kenya never said that Nene, basically spit on her. Kenya said that she tried. Nene responded, nope. She said I did. Go look at Wendy's show when she was on there. Run it back.
She spit in your face?
She tried to act like she was going to spit on me, and you will see that on the show.
What did Kenya just say? Tried. An attempt. Made a noise. Like she was going to. Does she not watch her friend's show? Oh, she wants us to believe that Kenya wasn't important enough for her to watch Kenya interview. Now, when Kenya was on the Wendy Williams show, the next day, Wendy was very nice, talking about how Kenya was pleasant, and she was just oohing and eyeing over Kenya. I guess after you've been so low to a person and disgusting to a person, and that person continues to pay you dust and continues to show you love and kindness, eventually you have to let that hate go. So I'm hoping the same way how Wendy came on the show the next day and said, look, Nene and I were friends, but I still have a job to do. I'm not going to stop doing my job because I'm friends with anyone. Okay? So I hope when Wendy comes on later on in the day and she does her show and she talks about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I really do hope she keeps it fair. And Wendy, if you try to defend Nene, go for it, girl. But we all have the clips. We have the receipts. And yeah. Okay, and if they try to take my video down for that short little clip that I played, I would just do a re-upload. It doesn't matter. But the receipts are out there. The girl never said you spit on her. She said you tried to. Now y'all know I do my best to stay away from receipts like this because they are quick to block your video for copyrights, and all of that. So if I re-upload this video, don't be surprised. Bravo or Nene Leaks probably blocked my video because of the receipts. Oh, throw Wendy Williams in there because of the receipts. I know most of you saw the interview, but I just wanted for you all to hear it. I love how transparent Kenya Moore is. I love how she doesn't seek validation from people and she just lives her life, and whatever that happens. Because if she was someone who cared so much about what people are going to say, and people saying things like, that's your karma and that's what you get for, being in other people's business, especially with the recent incident with the cookie lady. Even though it's not her fault, she's still being blamed. Kenya could have simply been like, you know what, my marriage is not perfect, but we are working through it, and I'm just hoping that we come out on the other side, but Kenya is like, no, if I'm emotional, I'm going to cry. Bring the cameras. I'm going to cry. I'm going to show it all. Let them drag me, let them say whatever. I'm going to show it all. And if my husband, I make it, this will be our testimony of how hard it was, but we were able to overcome our issues. And if it doesn't work out, hey, I left it all on the table and I put it all on the line. So you guys saw her crying after she had to basically release the statement about wanting a divorce. And then, Mark Bailey, being Petty Mark, released his statement asking for separation. But since then, no one have filed for divorce. Kenya is still rocking her ring. Kenya and Mark, they're still together. Their hangouts are for Brooklyn only, or for them as well as a couple. We shall see. Kenya will have a more solid update to give during the reunion, so we shall see. But overall, I'm wishing them the best. Just talk about, some side things that happened. Of course, Portia, Dennis planning a wedding, prenup, conversation, all of that. Cool. Candy and Todd having a moment where, they're not seeing eye to eye. Of course, Candy and Todd are happy together and all of that, but no relationship is perfect. No marriage is perfect. Everyone have their ups and downs. I'm sure they had their moment and they moved on, okay? Cynthia Bailey and, her fiance, Mike Hill, having the moment. Mike Hill have been very transparent that in his, marriages, because Cynthia's about to be, I think, his third wife. In his marriages, he's cheated and he really wasn't, a good husband, and that he's changed, and he will make sure that this time around that he is. So when you heard, Cynthia Bailey asking him those questions, that's where she was going, okay? It'll be about the cookie lady who once again is in the mix. It's like, girl, but hey, it's not Kenya's or nobody's fault. It's production, and those girls are simply working and getting their check. So if production wants to keep bringing the cookie lady, go for it. Now, Kenya and Tanya did have another moment. Now, the clip that I watched, basically Kenya said something to Tanya, but they bleeped it out. Now, the clip is going around social media, and people are saying that even though they bleeped it out, if you read Kenya's lips, she called Tanya the C word of her, basically aunt, removed the A and added C. Okay? So do you guys think that's what Kenya said? Or do you guys even think it was directed towards Tanya, or it was just, the editing that way so that we can watch it and it's going to be about, somebody else or whatever the case might be? So let me know, comment below if you think that's what Kenya said, all right? Yes, I know Tanya just lying like that was wrong. I know that Kenya, yes, you went through so much just to bring Brooklyn here. I understand all of the ups and downs and the pain. Throw your shade, have your moment, but never ever allow these girls to get you to the point where you start using words like that or things like that. So if she did use that word, even if Tanya deserved that word, yeah, I'm not here for that word being used, okay? So Kenya, yeah, watch that, mama. All right. Let's see. Yes, I know Nene and Portia hugging and crying. Did you see what happened? She used the word I'm sorry to Eva, right? She used the word I'm sorry to Portia, right? But then she said that even though she called Portia fat and Portia returned the favor, she said things to Portia. Portia also returned the favor, but yet when it came to Kenya Moore, she went on her YouTube channel and she said, if Kenya is waiting for her to say the word I am sorry, it will never happen, or Kenya will be waiting for a long time. oh, so how come you said that all of these girls have said and done things to you, so why do you have to keep saying you're sorry? They're not sent, but yet you can say sorry to Portia and sorry to Eva, but not to Kenya. But then you are upset that Kenya left you on red and did not answer your messages. That's another reason why Nene is super mad, okay? Not only does Kenya not take her mess, Kenya stand up to her, okay? And Kenya holds her accountable. Not only that going on, but she came off her high horse to send Kenya messages in hope that Kenya would have come to meet with her and she could film with Kenya and change the mood in the group, because once she had Kenya under her wing, then Cynthia Bailey and everybody else would have followed. Okay, I saw through her plan and Kenya left her on red. So another reason why someone who's extremely prideful will get super upset, they already don't like you, okay? You do something to their spirit when you walk in a room. We saw that at Cynthia Bailey event, okay? But yet they had to come down from their high horse, put their pride aside, and reach out to you. No apology, but they still reached out to you, and you left them on red. Like, you are not important. I won't even respond. So that also made her extra mad that I came down from my chariot. Like Mariah said, Married to Medicine, I would not come off my chariot to address you. I'm like, Mariah, girl, bye. But yeah, so she came, how she always thinks she's higher than the girls. So to her, she came down, to the girls' level, and Kenya Moore left her on red. Okay, my thing is, if your first words to me, if you're not starting with, look, I apologize, I would like to do this in person, it shouldn't have gone that far, we don't have nothing to talk about. And once again, I'm glad Kenya did not go, because as Nene said, she had absolutely no remorse. Spitting on someone is one of the most disgusting things you ever do. So for you to allow, he who angers you controls you, Nene. So for you to allow another human being to get under your skin to the point where you want to spit on them, yeah, that level of jealousy, hate, envy, whatever it is, let it go. Get a refund from your life coach, because it's not working. All right. The moment with Greg, Nene, and Kenya Moore husband, Mark Daly. Listen, Kenya was like, look, we are outside. People are around. I don't care, Mark. You want to do your kumbaya and let Nene know we're fine, go ahead and do it. I'm just going to agree with you and then move on, because I'm not ready for no back and forth right now. I'm exhausted. Okay? And that was it. And I'm sure when Kenya and Mark went home, she let him have it. But I'm not going to do this in front of everybody and all of this, especially in the open, and these people who are not, my friends. I'm not about to do the back and forth with you. So sure, Nene and I wouldn't have a problem. Psych. That's basically what that moment was. So the whole, oh, she's submissive, she's different around him. Girl, bye. Y'all want her to disrespect her husband so bad in the public. Talking to your husband, telling him that he's wrong, and completely disrespecting him are two different things, okay? When Mark was wrong and coming for, the Kenya not having her priorities together in her house or whatever, Kenya simply said, my house is paid for. You met me when I had A, B, and C. She stood up for herself and she talked to her husband in a respectful manner, because that's how you talk to people you have a deeper connection relationship with, okay? You girls are her co-workers, so she's not going to treat you with the same level of respect that she treats her husband. There's nothing else to say about this whole spitting thing. There's no reason to huff and puff about it and scream and be upset, because at the end of the day, it's simply nasty. And I really do hope that Nene let that hurt and I hate for Kenya go. because that right there is not healthy at all. It is not healthy at all. Everybody is still asking the same question. What did Kenya do to Nene? I don't get it. Also, too, yes, there are a lot more comments going at Nene, but you know what? We don't need to do all of that. What she did was wrong. The internet is coming for her, but you already get it. I do it in all of my videos. I read the comments, but I don't want to drag this one along because it's the same thing over and over again. Nene, you're wrong. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. Oh my gosh, Nene. So we get it, okay? And hopefully, like I said, in a few videos ago, I also talked about this, how Wendy Williams played an important part in Nene going on a trip. And you guys got to hear her conversation with Wendy because Wendy said it on her show. So that's the reason why I remember that. So yes, so even though she wasn't on the show, you know, her face and all of that, you know, her phone call was featured. But like I said, hopefully Wendy keeps it real, okay? And she doesn't allow her friendship to come in the way of her, you know, doing the right thing. And then replay the part of the interview where Kenya says she tried to and not that she did, and say something like, Nene girl, I love you, I rock with you, you're my friend. However, you know, Kenya never said you spit on her. She said you tried to, and here's the clip. And you know, and that's that. But overall, this is sad to see women, especially black women, regardless of who I support, regardless of who defending themselves, is sad to see things get to this level. You know, yes, I know it's for the ratings and the show and all of that, but it's sad. And I am wishing all of the ladies the best. Now, loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.